Brianna Maitland entered the world on October 8, 1986, in the picturesque town of Burlington, Vermont, nestled amidst the beautiful landscapes of the Green Mountain State. Born to Bruce and Kelly Maitland, she brought joy and light into their lives, becoming a cherished addition to their family. Growing up, Brianna was enveloped in the beauty of rural life, raised alongside her older brother on the sprawling expanse of her parents' farm in East Franklin, Vermont. It was a childhood marked by the simple pleasures of country living, where each day brought new adventures amidst the rolling fields and gentle hills that surrounded their home, mere footsteps away from the Canadian border. Amidst the tranquility of Brianna's upbringing, she possessed a spirit marked with determination and resilience. From a young age, she immersed herself in jiu-jitsu, honing her skills and cultivating a sense of strength and self-assurance. As she embarked on her high school academic journey, Brianna's indomitable spirit shone brightly, leaving a lasting impression on everyone that crossed her path. Her unwavering determination and boundless enthusiasm endeared her to her peers and teachers alike, setting her apart as a beacon of inspiration amidst the ups and downs of adolescence. As Brianna Maitland celebrated her 17th birthday in the cool fall-October air of 2003, she made a decision that would set her on a path of newfound independence and self-discovery. Born from a desire to spread her wings and explore the world beyond her parents' farm, Brianna expressed her longing to move out of her parents' home and closer to a group of her friends residing a mere 15 miles away, attending a different high school. Brianna saw an opportunity to immerse herself in a new community, one that promised adventure and camaraderie. For Kelly Maitland, Brianna's mother, there were no overt signs of strain or tension within their family unit. Instead, Brianna's yearning for independence stemmed from a desire to forge her own path at a young age and to cultivate a sense of autonomy that she had long coveted. So, Brianna made the journey towards freedom, yet her living arrangements were precarious to say the least. Moving in and out of several friends' homes and couch surfing when possible, Brianna had a hard time with the transient nature of her existence away from her parents. She started to seek stability amidst the ebb and flow of a new high school, friends, and the usual issues that teenagers deal with. By the end of February 2004, Brianna's ongoing quest for stability in her living situation led her to the doorstep of her childhood friend, Jillian Stout, in Sheldon, Vermont, a small town nestled approximately 20 miles west of Montgomery. Here, back amidst the beauty of rural Vermont, Brianna found solace in the familiarity of friendship as she embarked on the next chapter of her life. Despite yet another move and the upheaval of her living situation, Brianna enrolled in a GED program, embracing the opportunity to pursue her academic aspirations on her own terms. With unwavering determination and an indomitable spirit, Brianna confronted the challenges of her reality head-on, guided by a steadfast belief in herself. On the morning of Friday, March 19, 2004, Brianna was ready to take her GED, did so, and passed, a momentous occasion for Brianna. Following the successful completion of her exam, Brianna went to a celebratory and leisurely lunch with her mother, Kelly. Brianna reveled in the joy of her achievement, and they were both brimming with excitement at the prospect of what lay ahead. As the afternoon sun cast its golden glow upon the landscape, Brianna and Kelly went on a mother-daughter shopping excursion. Yet, amidst the bustle of the stores and checkout lines, a sudden disturbance shattered the tranquility of the moment. While in line, something caught Brianna's eye outside, and with a sense of urgency excused herself, promising her mother she would return shortly. When Kelly emerged from the store, she found that Brianna's demeanor had shifted, her usual vibrancy replaced by an air of unease and agitation. Brianna told her mom she needed to get home so she can get ready for her upcoming shift at Black Lantern Inn. Though Kelly's maternal instincts urged her to probe for answers, she respected her daughter's silence, offering her unconditional support as they made their way to Brianna's current home, Jillian Stout's house. Unknowingly, it was the final exchange between mother and daughter. Kelly bid Brianna farewell. As the clock struck 11:20 p.m. on that fateful Friday night, Brianna Maitland was ready to leave the familiar confines of the Black Lantern Inn, her shift at an end. With exhaustion and another workday looming on the horizon, Brianna expressed to her co-workers her intention to return to the sanctuary of her home, seeking sleep before working her second job in St. Albans the following day. By all accounts, Brianna left that night alone, the soft hum of the engine and the rhythmic cadence of the road her only companions as she navigated the winding streets that led her homeward. As the first light of dawn the following day, passing motorists, drawn by the curious spectacle of an abandoned car, paused to capture the scene in photographs. Among them, one witness reported the discovery of loose change, a water bottle, and a bracelet or necklace strewn haphazardly on the ground. A call to the police was made. A Vermont State Police trooper responding to the dispatch call made the chilling discovery: an abandoned house on Route 118, standing silent and forlorn amidst the rural countryside. And there, nestled against the weathered facade of the old Dutchburn house, sat Brianna Maitland's 1985 Oldsmobile sedan. The scene that greeted the trooper was one of eerie desolation. The siding of the once grand house had been breached by the rear end of the sedan, as if the vehicle had been swallowed whole by the yawning maw of the abandoned structure. A piece of plywood was torn from the house and lay discarded on the car's trunk. Inside the vehicle, clues lay scattered like fragments of a shattered puzzle. 2 of her paychecks lay conspicuously on the front seat. Outside, law enforcement officers observed some loose change, a water bottle, and an unsmoked cigarette. In the eyes of the trooper, the scene appeared to be that of a routine occurrence, an abandoned vehicle left behind by a careless drunk driver, a mere blip on the radar of law enforcement. And so, without a second thought, the car was towed away to a local garage, its significance lost amidst the myriad of daily tasks that filled the trooper's duties. Jillian Stout, Brianna's friend, confidant, and housemate, stumbled upon a note left behind by Brianna on that fateful Friday, its words saying she would return after work that evening. Jillian had been away for the weekend, so many days passed before she realized Brianna had still not returned home, reaching out to Brianna's mom at that time. Unbeknownst to everyone, Brianna's vehicle had been found and towed, but Brianna was nowhere to be seen, and no one was looking for her, her absence unnoticed in the vast expanse of the Vermont countryside. In the aftermath of Brianna Maitland's disappearance, the Vermont State Police assumed the mantle of authority, spearheading the official investigation into the perplexing case. Yet in the early stages of their inquiry, skepticism about Brianna's disappearance loomed large, and the police cast a shadow of doubt upon the possibility of a crime taking place. Instead, law enforcement entertained the notion that Brianna might have chosen to vanish, a choice of her own volition. Undeterred by uncertainty, police officers and search dogs combed the area surrounding the old Dutchburn house, their vigilant search yielding no trace of the missing teenager. Meanwhile, Brianna's vehicle underwent forensic examination at the state crime laboratory. Multiple eyewitness accounts emerged, including one from an ex-boyfriend of Brianna, each offering a fragment of insight into the events that unfolded that night. The witnesses of Brianna's vehicle all saw her car parked next to the old Dutchburn house with either a turn signal flashing or headlights on, taking place between approximately 11:30 p.m. and 12:30 a.m. on the night Brianna disappeared. Notably, none of the eyewitnesses to the event saw any person or persons inside, outside, or around the vehicle. Among these leads was an anonymous tip received in the week following Brianna's vanishing, a chilling assertion that she was being held against her will in a house nestled in the quiet town of Berkshire, a mere 10 miles from Montgomery. With a sense of urgency, law enforcement swiftly mobilized, descending upon the house with a sense of purpose. Occupied by Ramon L. Ryans and Nathaniel Charles Jackson, 2 individuals with known ties to the murky underworld of drug trafficking, the house was raided on April 15, 2004. Inside the confines of the house, a scene straight out of a crime thriller unfolded. Various drug paraphernalia littered the premises, including a large stock of crack cocaine, serving as a testament to the illicit activities that had taken root within its walls. Yet amidst the chaos and confusion that permeated the air, there was no sign of Brianna Maitland. Despite the exhaustive search efforts and meticulous examination of every nook and cranny, Brianna's presence remained elusive. Yet as the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, law enforcement's investigation would form a chilling conclusion. Foul play, once dismissed as a remote possibility, now emerged as the probable cause of Brianna's disappearance, a haunting realization that reverberated through the community. As authorities delved deeper into the shadows of the underworld, a troubling revelation emerged. Interviews with Brianna's close friends revealed a darker side to her life, a world where experimentation with hard drugs, particularly crack cocaine, was not uncommon. And in a chilling twist of fate, it was revealed that Brianna was acquainted with Ryans and Jackson, a connection that blurred the lines between friend and foe, leaving law enforcement grappling with the unsettling implications of her association with known criminals. In late 2004, the Vermont State Police found themselves with a stunning revelation. According to police, a statement by an anonymous older female pierced the silence of the investigation with its graphic portrayal of events, a harrowing tale of betrayal, violence, and unspeakable horror. Contained within the affidavit were allegations so disturbing it challenged even the most seasoned investigators. According to the anonymous informant, Brianna Maitland had met a grisly fate. The signed affidavit alleged that Maitland had fallen victim to the murderous wrath of Ramon L. Ryans, detailing an argument that had erupted between Maitland and Ryans over money exchanged for the purchase of crack cocaine. In a moment of unfathomable rage, Ryans had allegedly murdered Brianna, and then, according to the informant, discarded her lifeless body in the darkness of a basement. To dispose of the body, Brianna's remains had been subjected to the blade of a table saw, a gruesome act of desecration. Finally, as the whirring sounds of the saw faded into the night, Brianna's remains were allegedly scattered on the blood-soaked soil of a pig farm. Yet despite the vivid imagery conjured by the chilling allegations, law enforcement were unable to corroborate the claims contained within the sworn affidavit. The truth remained out of reach, remaining in the shadows of uncertainty, and leaving Brianna's loved ones clinging to hope that one day Brianna could still return. But with each passing day, and as the search for Brianna continued, the Maitland family found themselves besieged by a barrage of horrible anonymous phone calls, whispered to whoever picked up the phone. They were told that Brianna was tied to a tree in the woods. Another time the caller said that she was disposed of at the bottom of a lake. The calls were too cruel to contemplate, leaving the Maitland family haunted by the unknown, seemingly forever trapped in a nightmare without end. However, in 2006, a glimmer of hope emerged as security footage from a casino in Atlantic City, New Jersey, captured the image of a woman bearing a striking resemblance to Brianna. Yet despite painstaking efforts to identify the mysterious figure, her true identity remained unknown. In 2012, as law enforcement delved into the unsettling realm of serial killer Israel Keyes, wounds were reopened with the possibility he killed Brianna. With a trail of violence stretching across multiple states, Keyes prompted authorities to explore the possibility of his involvement in Brianna's disappearance. However, the FBI ruled out Keyes as a suspect shortly after his S-word in Alaska in December 2012. In March 2016, there was a poignant moment on the 12th anniversary of Brianna's case, as investigators unveiled a glimmer of hope. DNA samples recovered from Brianna's car offered a ray of light in the darkness, promising a path forward in the quest for answers. In March 2022, 6 years following the announcement that there was DNA found in Brianna's car, the Vermont State Police unveiled a long-awaited revelation, a match. While the identity of the individual remains shrouded in secrecy, officials offered some reassurance, revealing that the person had been cooperative and forthcoming. The FBI is offering a reward of up to $40,000 for information leading to the recovery of Brianna Maitland. If you have any information concerning this case, please contact the FBI's toll-free tip line at 1-800-CALL-FBI or the Vermont State Police tip line at 1-844-84-VTIPS. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Fireside Unsolved. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Until next time, take it easy and be easy, you filthy bastards.